hey, if you're looking to create a set of financial projections for a car wash, then you've come to the right place. We have created a financial projection template built specifically for car washes. It'll be really useful when you're trying to raise money from potential investors or lenders to provide a financial model that those investors and lenders are used to looking at. They're going to be able to get the right reports and summaries that they want to see in order to understand what they're investing in, what they're lending towards. So we're going to walk you through how to fill this out. And also, we're going to put a link to this template in the description of the video below. And at the end of the video, if you think, hey, yeah, this template is going to be really useful for me, I'll show you how to get a discount code so you can get a discount off the purchase of this template. But first, a little bit about me. My name is Adam Huxema. I'm the co-founder of ProjectionHub. And we've been helping entrepreneurs over the last decade create financial projections for potential investors and lenders. And today, specifically, we're going to look at our car wash template. So with that, we'll go ahead and dive in. I'll show you how it works. So we're going to start kind of with the end in mind. This is our at a glance tab where you'll be able to, once you're done, you'll be able to see all of these kind of profit and loss at a glance table, some different summary data, some use of startup funds, some different graphs and charts, industry ratios as well. You'll also get a 5-year income statement summary, a 5-year cash flow statement summary, a 5-year balance sheet summary, and then the income statement, cash flow, and balance sheet all broken down by month for each of the 5 years. So that's kind of the deliverable at the end of the process, but we have a bit of work in order to get there, so I'm going to walk you through how to do that. First of all, you're going to need to put in any investment that is going into the project. So let's say we have $1 million worth of investment. We're going to do some investment, some debt here on this project. So we've got $1 million of investment. And then we did some research, found kind of some of the common startup costs for a car wash, some price points, and the price points can vary. I used some numbers that kind of the low end price points that we were able to find through a simple Google search. So you'll be able to do your own research on your particular type and structure of car wash that you plan to operate. And then we can also add a loan. So a loan for the building and equipment of 2.1 million here with interest rate and a term of 10 years. So now we'll come to our input revenue tab. And we're going to assume that, hey, we're going to do some advertising. And maybe we did some research. We found out the cost to acquire one new visitor customer was $10 for a car wash. So hey, we're doing $5,000 of ads, $10 per new customer cost to acquire. So we think we're going to get 500 new customers in a month here from our paid advertising efforts. And we're also going to ramp up our organic and word of mouth customers as well. So between those two, we'll have a total number of new car wash customers. And then some percentage of those customers, those new customers, are going to become regulars that come back again and again. So we have new regular customers. We also assume some percentage of those regulars will leave. They'll stop coming to get their car washed. Maybe the kids grow up and they'll make the kids do it at home. But that will give you your total number of active customers here. From there, we want to know what's the average number of car washes per active customer per month. And we assume that there's likely going to be a seasonality in a car wash business. Of course, it depends on where you're at. But if you're in a cold, snowy area and you want to wash, customers are willing to wash the salt and chemical off of their car, maybe the winter months, you have people come in twice a month, average customers come in twice a month, and maybe in the summer coming less often because the car gets less dirty. And so you can build in this seasonality here for this first 12 months. You can enter in the average number of car washes for that particular month per active customer. And then from there, what's going to happen is this equation is going to apply this growth rate to the same month in the previous year. So if we said, hey, we're going to grow 5% a year in terms of the number of visits per active customer, it's going to apply that same seasonality just with a 5% growth rate for you. So that will then give us our total number of car washes, which is going to be this total, the average number of car washes per active regular, plus all the new customers. We're assuming the new customers are going to get their first wash, automatically. So they'll get one new wash. So any of these new customers plus the number per month times the active regulars will give you your total number of car washes expected. Now that we know, hey, we're going to have 1,560 car washes in the first month, what's the mix? What are people buying? Are they going to get the basic wash and wax, premium wash, various different offerings with different price points and different cost of goods sold. So there's the ability to add labor cost if there's labor cost for you per each wash. So what we did is just assumed a 0.2, 20% of the price point here, 20% as a labor cost. There's also a material cost for the soap and the water and whatnot, the chemicals that are used in the process. And so we assumed a 0.1 or 10% of the cost of the price point is your cost of materials. And that can vary depending on your particular car wash structure. And so you'll want to make sure you do your own research there. And from there, you can build out your kind of the breakdown of washes. So what this is saying here, if you add these numbers up, it adds up to 10, okay? And so what we're saying is that 5 out of 10 people are getting the basic wash. 2 out of 10, 2 out of the total here, 2 out of 10 are getting basic wash plus wax, 2 out of 10 premium, and 1 out of 10 premium wash plus a vacuum. So that's how you want to fill out this popularity matrix. You have the ability to increase your price points and your cost of goods sold here annually. That's going to give us our total revenue. Now, we also assume that some car washes try to sign you up for membership, right? Pay for this membership level and you'll get unlimited washes or whatever the deal might be, right? And so we have the ability for you to add that as well. You can say 3% of our new customers are going to become subscribers or members or whatever you want to call them, which will give us a number of new members. The churn rate is the percentage of those members that cancel or don't renew. And that gives us our total number of active members. And we have this similar process here where we need to break down of those active members, what membership level, what package do they have. And each package comes with a different cost and also a different expectation for labor cost and material cost as well. You fill out that same popularity matrix here as well. Once you have done that, you're going to be able to get both your car wash revenue and your membership revenue completed, as well as the cost of goods sold. Now, if you come to the operating expense tab, you'll be able to enter in specific operating expenses like your accounting costs. And what you'll notice here is that maybe we provide some specific expenses here. You can enter in specific monthly expenses that maybe for the first year you really have a good line of sight to know what those expenses might be. But maybe beyond the first year, you're not exactly sure what individual expenses might be, but you have a good understanding of, hey, car washes spend X percentage of revenue on general admin, 5% on development and maintenance, and X% on sales and marketing. And so what you could do for years 2 through 5, for example, is make your expenses a percentage of revenue, and then just enter those in as percentages here. All right, so then the last thing we want to show you is the salaries. Now you can add specific salary positions here. You can add their salary, their benefits, what month they start. So maybe we have a general manager starts in month 1, and then a shift manager that starts in month 13. And hey, we can actually add multiple of the same position. So let's say in month 13, we actually want to add 2 shift managers at the same time here. So we can say 2. And with that, that brings us all the way back to the beginning, our profit and loss at a glance and our financial statement. So if you have any questions along the way, don't hesitate to reach out at support@projectionhub.com. Also, like I mentioned, we will put a link in the description of the video below to both to the template sales page, but also to a form that you can fill out to get a discount code. It'll be our most up-to-date discount code. When you fill that out, we'll email that to you, and you use that at checkout, and you'll get a discount off the purchase of this template as a thank you for watching to the end here. So with that, again, let me know if you have any questions, support@projectionhub.com, and we'll be happy to try to help. Thank you.